The Loft and the Penthouse are two desirable residences unique to the urban landscape of New York City. One, an evolution of the industrial warehouse into wide open living spaces, while the other a product for the rich and exclusive. But how do they stack up one to the other? And do they live up to the hype? When I think of the Loft, I'm immediately taken to some 90s movie. It's way past bedtime, and some unsuspecting person rides up a manual warehouse elevator onto their desired floor, and all of a sudden, whoosh, the doors open wide, and you are taken aback by a large, open concert space with high ceilings, exposed brick, and art. There are city views beyond. In my opinion, this is the quintessential loft. This sort of home gained popularity in the 60s and 70s when factories located in Lower Manhattan moved out, leaving many landlords with vacant buildings. These days, modern lofts continue to feature exaggerated open spaces, a mix of modern and raw finishes. Their wide open spaces offer flexible layouts compared to the more conventional and cramped city apartment. They've caught on so much that at times they come with dizzying price tags to match. Though the idea of the loft can seem exciting and unconventional, they may not always come as advertised. These types of spaces have their downsides as well. Since most lofts are converted from old industrial spaces, the infrastructure may be outdated as well. Think plumbing, electrical, and heating issues. And because these homes were converted spaces, a lot of the times the layouts are unfunctional. Think long, unusable hallways, or an upstairs bedroom with not enough head clearance. So you always have to duck. It's because of these downsides, more times than not, the quintessential loft may not appreciate in value compared to other forms of housing. On the other hand, if you are lucky enough to afford one, a penthouse is another desirable form of housing for the affluent few. A penthouse refers to a home at the very top of the building, usually a one-of-a-kind space with a unique layout and finishes that are superior to the other residences in the building. Once I saw a new build in Brooklyn that had 5 floors of penthouses. That, my friends, is not a true penthouse. Penthouses have their downsides too. Being at the top of a high-rise, you have to contend with issues associated with that height. Water damage is a common problem as leaky rooftops is a natural issue with any building. At the end of the day, the loft and the penthouse offer the pinnacle of city living in a dense urban city like New York. But not everything that glitters is gold, right? And just because a home is advertised as a loft or penthouse does not mean it's worth their weight in dollar bills. We've sold our share of lofts and penthouses in New York City. So if you're in the market for a spectacular place, reach out to our team for assistance. We'll be glad to walk you through the pros and cons specific to each property so that you can make a more informed decision.